Good morning, you all. So we were discussing protein-based product. We had discussion about blood-based products, therapeutic antibodies and enzymes, therapeutic hormones and growth factors, regulatory factors, and analytical applications. Next category is industrial enzymes. See, there are a lot of enzymes which are used in industries. First one is alkylases, and another one is subtilisin. We had a discussion on subtilisin already, which is a laundry enzyme. Alkylase is also another enzyme. These two are used in soap and detergent industries. And another one is glucose isomerase, which is used by confectionery. Confectionery matlab bakeries. Now chymosin, this is used for cheese production. You know, casein is the protein found in milk. Makes casein to paracaseins and milk plasma. That means just to get that solid part of milk, they use chymosin. These are industrial enzymes. Next is functional non-catalytic protein. Several proteins of this kind have the properties such as emulsification, gelation, that means formation of gel, water binding, forming, whipping. See, these proteins are categorized as functional non-catalytic protein. Example is kappa casein. You know, casein is milk protein. This kappa casein is actually help in miscellaneous stabilization of milk protein. Actually, these proteins help to suspend proteins uniformly in the milk. This particular protein behaves like a lipid molecule where 2 by 3rd of the protein is hydrophobic and the 1 by 3rd is hydrophilic. So what happened? There 2 by 3rd hydrophobic, then 1 by 3rd हाइड्रोफिलिक. क्या करता है, एक साइड से हाइड्रोफोबिक मॉलिक्यूल्स और दूसरे साइड से वाटर को बाइंड करके रखते हैं एंड दे हेल्प इन मेंटेनिंग दैट colloidal nature of milk. They also helps in the proper suspension of proteins in milk. A table given in your textbook and showing various activities of functional non-catalytic proteins such as whipping, used in eggless cake, emulsification, formation and stabilization of fat, emulsion. They are used in soups, cakes, okay, biscuits, etc. Gelation to form protein matrix like bakeries and cheeses. For viscosity, thickening, water binding, again for soups and gravies. Water binding, hydrogen bonding of water, entrapment of water, like some cakes and breads. Solubility, protein solvation, proper solubility of proteins in the water, उसमें beverages में यूज़ होते हैं. Browning, this is on heating the amino groups of protein react with aldehyde groups of sugars. It's also known as Maillard reaction. Again used for biscuits to flavor and aroma. These are certain functional non-catalytic proteins. Example, we have already discussed capsaicin, but there are various other properties of functional non-catalytic proteins help in all these purposes. Next is nutraceutical proteins. You know, this is combining two words. One is nutra, means nutritional. The other part is ceutical. That's a word comes from pharmaceuticals. This comes actually nutritional. If a protein is consumed for nutritional as well as pharmaceutical purpose, such proteins are known as nutraceutical proteins. One of the examples is whey proteins. We know when we make curd, if you remove fat from the curd, major fat and all आप remove कर देंगे, you will get actually butter milk. हम बोलते हैं इसको butter milk. उस butter milk में lot of proteins are there, and that proteins are actually known as whey proteins. Baby food formulations contain nutritional because they are growing. They need high nutrition as well as they need some pharmaceutically important. Pharmaceutical substances give them some medicinal effect, and nutritional proteins helps in their proper growth. You know, human milk, cow milk, buffalo milk, they are actually consumed during infancy because child depend upon these things, and they all contain both the substances, nutritional substances as well as pharmaceutical substances. And when you compare milk with whey proteins, actually curd is made from milk only, but if you take the contents of whey proteins and milk, we can see special proteins are present in whey, which is having pharmaceutical as well as nutritional proteins. We will see some of the nutraceutical effects of curd. You know, curd is used from BCs around 6000 BC itself. Curd is a part of human life. Various Sanskrit scriptures says that ancient people they consume curd. Even in royal families, they use curd as a royal drink. It is also seen that curd plus some herbs are given to treat sickness during BCs. Since time immemorial, the liquid part of curds has been administered to the sick treatment for various ailments. In 1603, Baricelli reported that therapeutic use of cows or goats' whey mixed with honey and herbs or used for treating various diseases. Illness like jaundice, infected skin lesions, urinary tract infection, curd plus honey and herbs are used as medicines. You know, next scientist is Galen and Hippocrates. You know Hippocrates? He is the father of medicine, allopathy. They insisted a minimum daily drinking of 1 liter of whey during their time. They also focused on consuming at least 1 liter of whey. Now we'll come to some modern research. Modern research also says that curd is having, not curd actually, whey proteins are having good medicinal effects. One of such observations is if we consume whey proteins, that increases or elevate a tripeptide in our body. That tripeptide is ग्लूटाथायोन. उसका नाम है ग्लूटाथायोन. The scientific name is gamma glutamyl cystinyl glycine. Gamma glutamyl cystinyl glycine in our cells. And this peptide is having a very good detoxification effect. It is also proved that glutathione level अगर ज़्यादा है तो we can have a good immunity. And very recently now curd is used as a probiotic. Probiotic means they are administered with some antibiotics. Orally they are consumed and they contain a lot of beneficial bacteria which increase our intestinal flora, and that goes and colonize in our intestines, and they also helps in increasing our digestion, and they also gives a lot of medicinal effect. So right from the before Christ, that is 6000 BC, till modern studies shows that whey proteins are having a very good medicinal effect. Okay.